Hello, everyone. I am Nina Adora Wicked, and this is A Wicked Lifestyle. Let's finish getting our. Oh no! What did we do? We definitely didn't want to do that. Uh, but let's finish getting set up here. How do I get to? Oh, this is my channel, huh? Let's finish. No, that's not what we want to do. We don't want to go back to that video. We want to make sure we're on this video. Cool beans. All right. How was your holiday? How has your week been? You want to hear about my drama? No, you don't. As you know, I am in the self-imposed isolation for the most part. It's just me by myself chilling. Let me bring up my screen because we got a lot to go through here. I'll chit chat while I'm doing everything. Just hold down this. Yes, okay. All right, let's get started actually. So this is what it ended up looking like. I didn't do a whole lot. It's the second to last week of the year, so I didn't even finish putting the dates up there correctly. I might go through and do that, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, all this week I have just been trying to get components of my thesis together, my paper, but let's go back to the beginning of the year. All right, so this was what we had. I thought I wanted to be resilient, to believe in myself because my mentor gave me this key. It says believe. I had to put, can you see it? I had to put some knots, some kinks in the change because sometimes you feel like you've been wishing and hoping for things for so long and they don't ever come true, and then it's like, well, what? So anyway, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and believe we still in there. We still in there. I wanted to be consistent. I don't think I put that on here. I'm not sure. I can't see it. But we did finish being consistent all year. I only missed one day of posting. And then I'm like, I need to be this slay queen. I'm still not her yet. Obviously, we still waiting. But we're getting there. So that was my about me. I don't do income trackers and all of that and blah, blah, blah. And then this was the vision board that I had for the year. Not all of it. Okay, some stuff came true. I'm going to do it differently this year. I'm not going to make it as cluttered. I like this collage, but I'm going to do it differently. So in January, the semester started. This was our calendar. Don't ask me whose stickers they are. I don't remember those until the latter part of the year. So you may have some of these stickers. I think I've seen some of them on some people's channels. I was like just getting back into the planning or whatever. You can see it's not what it is now. It actually looks more functional than it does now. And this is cute and this is fine and everything. I think I was actually using the templates. And then we know this is Kazaku. And this is from her winter vibe set, I guess, from last year that I used. And then all of this was January. I found Planner Girl Meek, and she was doing her sticker therapy spreads, and I don't know, the color had turned to sage or something, and I was like, oh, okay, I like that color. So I did that. January moments. Some road you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partners, just you and the universe. You know what? It's the end of the year, and that still holds true. Let me get my pointer out, my laser pointer. That's where I am right now. So we got into February again. I was using those Kezaku stickers because we like those. This was, I think they were all sorority girls. Let's put it like that. That was the vision for this. More functional planning for my overview because I was going to, I started on my thesis at this point, for real, for real. Yeah, it's been a long year, and we were continuing on with the pink thing, and this was before I started making my own stickers. So more Kezaku and just, stuff. I did a currently page. I really didn't watch this movie. I Want to Dance with Somebody until way, way later. But I'm fine all by myself. I don't understand why people don't get that. This is the drama that I'm carrying right now. I'm going to tell you about it in a minute, but let's get through this. And then it was Women's Day. And I think International Women's Day. And this is when I started making my own dolls. So she is mine in my collection. It still looks more functional than it does by the time we start getting to the end of the year. I remember when I did this spread, I was like, I don't even know what I want to write, how I want to do this spread. It's not pretty or anything or whatever. It just wasn't, I just didn't feel like doing it. You know how it goes. And so there was a lot of lorem ipsum, the dummy text that you guys call lorem ipsum. But then I did this 2-page spread, and this is when I started using all of my own artwork that I started making with the AI art generator that I pay for. So I was like, I spend a lot of money on this particular art generator per month. So it was like, I need to get the best, I need to actually use it. So instead of spending the same amount that I pay for the art generator, I use my own. I just make my own. And so you can see I still have lorem ipsum, see, lorem ipsum. That's what it's called. It's called lorem ipsum. And this was a double-page spread. You can't see it on 2 pages, but more lorem ipsum. Like I like the spread. So I don't know if I was actually doing anything that week. It's probably filled out, but yeah, some of it is. If I didn't do anything, it still had lorem ipsum. And then this was when I started to get into it more, the whole me decorating it the way that I, decorate it now. I actually like this. This is nice. I would rate them and rank them, but I'm going to try to get it all done in one go. It changed for me. Did it change for you? it's not showing that it changed for you on my screen. What is going on? Let me try to close. Oh, okay, forget you did too. Let me see if I can try to bring it up again. The screen mirroring. That's funny. Why is it not connecting? Something always want to go wrong. It does not want me to go through this whole year. It's like it wants me to just tell you about my drama that I'm experiencing, because I don't have drama and I don't normally talk to people. And I tell people that be like, I'm gonna call you. I'll be like, don't. Like my friend, he is he I introduced him to why can't it connect? What is occurring? Something is occurring here. Is it this? Let's just exit. Wow. I have another camera. Let me stop mirroring. Was it up? Okay. And so, all right. And so he, he's an older gentleman, first of all, and there's nothing wrong with that. I typically date older at times anyway, except we're just friends. And so I helped him. Like, I like to think of myself as that friend who wants to see all of her friends win. So he has a product that he has been trying to market or whatever, and since I'm in school for this, and pretty much I've been studying this on my own for quite some time, I gave him some tips. And March, spring break, nothing too much going on. I was like, oh, okay, fairies. And so I gave him some tips. I liked this part down here. And yeah, they're all different, more lorem ipsum. And so I gave him some tips. They're at a hotel. I still remember their story. These two are sisters. This is her daughter. These are her three daughters. They're pageant princesses, her three daughters. And she is a model. She's like 19. She's 14, 15. No, it was 14, 16, and 18. Yeah. Okay. And anyway, they be having stories. Y'all know. Y'all do it. And so more functional planning. We got a whole year to get through. So I'm trying to go through it and tell stories. And this was when I was like, I'm going to do it daily. And then this was my daily, but my dumb butt, if you can notice this, there's something for the whole 24 hours. And I only have sleep on there I have it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, but that's not how I sleep. So this didn't even make sense from jump. So this is part of the reason why I don't do dailies. And I was like, I'm going to do dailies. And I did it again. And then by the second day, I was over it. So then we have this week. But anyway, I was trying to, like, if you want to look at it, we went to our alumni mixers or whatever. I started trying to add photos more frequently. But as you can see, it doesn't start getting to the way I plan now until much later. This was my overview of the month. Clearly, I was doing a lot. I met two of my mentees here at this event where they gave us this, and this. Actually, this whole thing is this event. And the ones that say have this green with my other friend, those are from our alumni mixer. But yeah, And so I gave him the info. I'm like, just ask Chat GPT for whatever it is you need or whatever, and it'll help you. Or you can use whatever um, large language model that you prefer to use, that you like. And so he was excited, and his butt was like, okay, if I need some help, I'm gonna call you. No, don't call me. Ask the Chat GPT. That was the whole reason that I introduced you to it. I like this one. This one was soft. This was an overview. Um, I'm not telling you, saying, going over what's actually in the spread, because I've been working on the exact same thing all year. It's not, I did my slots. I started my slots in April or at the end of March, and I actually still have some of that money. I didn't finish all of that because that's not my thing. I really don't want those kind of things in my you'll see. I have to change it up a little bit because I hate when it gets to December, and December is budget month. I mean, I bought myself a Christmas gift or two. I bought some nail polish and a Ninja Fit so that I can have smoothies every day or whatever. I didn't feel like doing anything with this week, but I did get some these stickers from most of these stickers from Tori at Calypso Creative Planning. So you'll see, I actually bought that, her thing. And so, basically I was just doing the spreads. I did a work event right here, so I added a photo. This seems like it's been a long year. And then this is where I more or less started trying to keep up with themes, and I created my own sticker books for these. I like butterflies and flowers and fairies, etc. And then I was like, well, let me change up the theme. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So my friend was like, um, he was like, boo, not this friend. It's just friend. Like sometimes I get the feeling that he is into me, but then other times I'm just like, we could never date just because you're not my type and I'm particular. So for various reasons, you're not my type. I would get bored. But anyway, in May, I was like, I'm gonna do black and white for the whole month. It was sort of black and white because I couldn't deal. Yeah, it's cute, but then my mentor, is this when we met? No, this was at the end of the year. So this was at our reception. She ended up getting an award or whatever, for being the best mentor or whatever, I guess. And then this is how we ended up May for the most part. And then I was trying to do those. Oh, you can do this and put it on these cards. And I was like, this is a lot. So obviously you can see I didn't finish it, but I like the idea of it, but it didn't work out the way I anticipated. So we moved on from that quickly. Oh, that wasn't the end of May. I did a lot in May. Apparently, that was the last week of the month. And then this was my overview. So I was sad because my kid had moved to, he left the state. So we get to June, and then this is when I really started getting into, not really started getting into it, but with the scenes or whatever. And my birthday is in June. So I didn't even, oh yeah, there it is. It says my birthday right there. It's all tiny. Why? Um, I love this color palette for June. I love, love, love this color palette. And this is pretty much, this is my overview. I thought I was doing a daily challenge. Those don't work for me. I'm not the one. Okay, I need to go faster. I'm trying to tell this story and do this at the same time. Um, this was a light spread where I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can go to it. Some work stuff and journaling on that week. Like when I have work weeks, I don't typically put a whole lot on the spread. It's just work. I'm not doing anything other than work because the days are long oftentimes. And then I did it this way so I could try to break up my days between morning, noon, and night, and that didn't necessarily work. It like it's not, my nose is not bleeding as much as it was right before I started this stream, but if I sneeze, it's gonna be a bloody bath. Well, it won't be all of that, but my nose is kind of bleeding. So trying to put together a schedule doesn't necessarily work for me. Um, then I was like, ooh, hexagons. Yeah, yeah. Can you tell that I was feeling? I was like, ooh, circles. I was really feeling this color palette. I don't think I ever got back to that. And then this was my June overview, hanging out with friends, etc. Basically me, because it was my birthday. Then July, I didn't have a whole lot going on because school was out. Um, oh, because my friend was like, he he wants to call me boo. I'm like, I'm not anyone's boo, and I don't like being called boo either. You gonna get your feelings hurt. I would not do that. Don't play yourself like that. I'm not the one. Um, don't call me boo. It's not that serious. You really will get your feelings hurt. Excuse me. So I had to tell him that, but mm, we could be friends. So that this is July. I got travel here, but I ain't go anywhere. I was listening to that book. I did finish the book, but I didn't take notes on the entire book. And I feel like I have to re-listen to chapter 5 through 7, the last 3 chapters. I have another book that I wanted to do. This was the week that I did not plan. These are all my stickers. At some point, I will put some of these layouts. Like, I think this is a good layout to put on Etsy. Some of these layouts that have just my stickers, I want to take all of my information out of it and put them on Etsy. Okay. So this is July. I did the NAACP convention at Mandalay Bay. As you can see, this was work. Then we get to August. Again, these are all my stickers. I know, you're like, can you put them on Etsy? I did get a message that you want the stickers, and I apologize, but I have things that precede Etsy. So Mm, okay, and then I have made my own gratitude sticker or affirmate boss babe affirmation stickers. These are in Etsy. Um, she in Etsy, and then so I haven't used them in a minute. Um, there is a lot. My friend, I guess we're friends. I haven't really spoken with her in a minute, and I haven't seen her in a minute. So call it what it is. This was a study week. Um, just really been trying to knock out my thesis all year. And then this is when this was when I actually released the Boss Babe stickers. So I made this spread. It is just a gratitude spread or my affirmations, etc. It doesn't have anything to do with my week. Um, Still in August. I think my thing for August was Midsummer Dream. And I tried to get more functional because school was getting ready to start again. And I started using Retro Planner Co. stickers. I got these from her, some of her essential widgets. And then I did a moment, and I have another mentee. I have to talk to them. I feel bad, like a bad mentor. And then we get into September, fall spreads. These trees are from Retro Planner Co. I think the pumpkins are too. I'm not sure. They may be mine. Some of them are, some of them are not. The dolls I made are mine, etc. Just, you know how it is. And then I made another double page spread because I like the one that I had made. Um, I don't think I had a lot going on for September, like for this past semester. For this whole year, it's been working on my thesis. It's not, oh, I have to do a YouTube video on Friday, and here are the ideas that I want to do for my YouTube video. Or, oh, I want to make, build out my Etsy shop. Here are the steps that I need to take for my Etsy shop. It literally has been work on your paper. That's it. Everything, like if I try to do, it might have been some self-care here now and there, but anything that's routine was out the window. So I just put some positive words of encouragement here, and all of this is my stuff except for like text and stuff like that. And then so I try to do a different style because I was starting to, it wasn't that I was getting bored, I was busy. So I needed to make things, keep it simple, and not go all too far out. And, so there's a lot more functionality in the stickers at places. I did a journal. I was moved to do a journal. So September still looks this way. Blah, blah, blah. More September stuff. This is all my stuff mostly. Probably, yeah, except for like the icons, because I don't make icons. Um, yeah, I don't make icons, so that's not me. But yeah, September was all like scenes with the background as the scene, and then me putting stuff into it. Uh, um, Started getting super busy. Like, I don't go out, I don't really hang out unless it's an alumni mixer. For the most part, we get into October. Yes, I was getting lazy. Or if I don't, maybe I just didn't have a whole lot planned. But yeah, um, I I put This is when I started putting stickers in my Discord because I know this is for sure in my Discord. And then I like the blue is my color. We have another one of these affirmations, and then our nope, we're still at the beginning of October. I was just making spreads like what? I was up in the middle of the night. Who did this? Probably Planner Girl Meek. Um, I was like, ooh, that's cute. What she had done, and then I just did mine a little bit differently. But I liked it. I was like, ooh, that's a great journaling page. And so I was up at 3 a.m., obviously, and that is the witching hour. So I decided to use it to tell a story, but we had homecoming in October. Um, this was part of the story. So this was another journaling spread. I might bring these back a little bit. They look different. Another journaling spread. Um, I didn't fill this out as much as I probably needed to. What was it? This was a short week. 1, 2, 3, 4. It had 4 days of the week. So I didn't go back in and do all of the things because I don't be feeling like it. And then I never finished the story. This was supposed to be the last intro entry of that story that I was telling with the journaling, and I just kind of abandoned that. It's fine. More homecoming. That was an overview. We had November. Like I haven't really been feeling that festive. I will be glad when the new year begins. Mm. And so you'll start seeing a lot more white space here. This was a work week, but it only had 3 days in this week. Even though I have, oh no, that's only, yeah, I have 4 days. Um, anyway, same thing, just working on my thesis, volunteered, etc. Nothing spectacular occurring in the spreads. I'm winding down. My mentor invited me over my for Thanksgiving, and they made us wear these hats. I had a nice time. She was really nice. This was an alumni mixer at SLS. Can you see my face? You cannot. But anyway, this is what I looked like. Cause I was cute. No, actually, I think this was not. Was it the same night? Cause it looked like, oh, I always wear the same thing anyway. Some leggings and a top. And since I had on the same jacket and the same scarf, it may have looked like some things. So here we are at December. As you know, if you've been following along, you know I did this last minute. I think I did this last week. And so it's not much. I used some of these Kezaku stickers. These are mine. That's why their coloring is different. This all goes together, so that's probably all Kezaku. And I made this sticker after watching a tutorial. It's not the best, but it's all right. I didn't do a December overview. I have no intentions of doing a December overview since it's over. And then I did the first week of December and the second week of December. And you know, I've been using the Audrey collection and some glitter stickers from Retro Planner Co. And then my own stickers. Those two are my own because I was like, I'm not gonna. The first week of December, I had to work. So it was like, I'm not going to try to make a whole bunch of my own stickers. So I was, I've just been using the same stickers for the entire month. That's why the layouts look similar. This was our last week. The blank space stays. We don't have to fill up everything. And so I've already gone ahead and started for next week because there are only 2 days of the week. So as opposed to because I had so much that I wanted to get through today, I did not want to I didn't want to have to try to rearrange all of this because now I'm going to give you a preview of my planner that I'm using for next year. Let's go to the beginning. And we get to do horizontal. Yay! It's still vertical and horizontal, but this one looks and feels like an actual planner instead of blank pages. So she has a lot going on with her planners, and this is one of the more simplistic ones. I can't open anything with this laser. Fine. So this is Calypso Creative Planning. As you will see, she puts her name on every page. Thank you, Tori. So if you don't want it there, then I like that for her cover, she has links. So let me show you where they go. Not everything is linked, but you can still always add your own link. So this takes you to the inside cover, which I haven't filled out. Let's go back to the outside. This paper takes you to like an extra page. I think this takes you somewhere back to the cover. Let's go back. And this takes you to the inside. The zipper takes you somewhere. This takes you back. Wait, let me see. I don't know if these papers are part of it. This takes you back to the outside cover. This takes you to an extra notebook. This takes you back to the inside cover, etc. So she has also this page will take you to that page, and you can always duplicate it. And then this takes you to the notebook. So I started, she has like her information right there, like how to get to her, like her branding, etc. So I covered it up. And then I intend to use this page as my About Me. I added in the yearly calendar, the at a glance, because when it comes, this is an undated planner. So when you get to wherever there needs to be a calendar, I hate having to grab my phone or switch apps to the calendar app so that I can try to figure out what day the month starts on. So I put that in here. I used okay, let me show you. It's all just images. This is what it looks like. And I couldn't get all of this to fit because the calendars that I'm using are from her little insert, Cheryl from Retro Planner Co. It's just the calendar. and I had put a white space right there. So I got my at a glance together, and then it's not a quarterly because it's 4 months, but I put this calendar here. These are the templates, part of the templates that she has, so that I can know what I have to do for January, what I need to do for February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I haven't put the date, the months up there that I'll probably put right here. Haven't put those there yet because I don't know if I want to do it by the color scheme of the month. So, yeah. Then I decided that I would make a vision board. It's just a blank page that I added in here, the blank page template. And then I used some text to write out Vision Board 2025. I added in a subscription tracker. I might change some of yeah, that's about as much as I will be doing. So I can just know what's coming out of my account and when. And if they change the rates, because some services I've been paying for years and years upon years, and you know how they keep changing the rates. And then I added another service, so I need to make sure know what's coming out of my account. Not that it's a big deal. But then I went in and I made this. I'm going to just scroll through it. I'm not going to push the links. They are links though. I made a space for me to have monthly stickers, my catch-all stuff for school, and then self-care. I'm not sure what to put in these two boxes right here as of yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but I will keep my stickers in the book for when I need them. So this is the dashboard. I haven't gone through and decorated or anything. I'm just trying to set the pages up. So see, here is the monthly calendar. It's a template. Basically, when you buy the planner, it just comes with the links to these sections right here, these color-coded sections. So I labeled them catch all. This is where I'm going to put everything. But I put the calendar in here, and as you can see, it's undated, but it has week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. Week 6 I chose for this one. She has different layouts that you can use for the calendar, and so I'll be using this. And then I have my overview on the next page, but she put a place where we can actually link this. Let me see. Let me take that off. I put links right there. Yes. Wait, what? No. That's supposed to work. Did I change it? Did I accidentally? No. This was working. No. Okay, it was working so that it would just go to the weekly. Anyway, this is what I did, the template that I chose for the weekly. So I've set it up so that all the weeks of January are here. And then this is my school calendar. Again, it has the same monthly template. And then it has, this is a monthly goals template. more than likely I'll change it because I have to working on the experiment part of my, what's it called, thesis. So I need to be able to, since it's an event and it's already 3 months out and no one has a save the date, then I need to be especially organized. So I'll probably change what it says, or maybe I'll use that. But anyway, whatever, I added a little calendar on the edge of each page. So, or I thought I had started adding the calendars, but I did not. So, oh, just two I didn't add, one I didn't add, two I didn't add. Maybe Goodnotes was tripping on me. Oh, I know what I did, or what I didn't do. I didn't delete the ones that were already. And so my self-care calendar, which I haven't added any templates or whatever. And then we get to the monthly stickers. And then I just put some blank pages and kept the same text schematic going on. And then I can just put my stickers right here. And then you get to February and then it starts over, which I haven't set up. So pretty much that is it. That is the preview for this particular calendar. Is that making y'all dizzy? It's this. I apologize. So we'll see how we start out with this. She has all of her, this little thing. I don't know how to take that off. I don't really use it. So for my January, I know that I'll be going to the doctor to the hospital on the 2nd. So I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I know I have to, school starts on the 21st, so I need to be back home by that date. Actually, my class it's on a Monday. My class is on a Monday, so it won't start till the 27th. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we get to that point. But pretty much that is all I, wanted to do with this planner. Now, since we made it to the end of everything that I want to do, y'all want to go back to the pretty planner? All right, the one that is pretty, in case you wanted to make this layout or something, just look at it because she's pretty. Or maybe we can just stop. Okay, mirroring. And then we're back on our page, and I will tell you a little bit about my drama, because I know at the end of every video I'm like, be the love, be the light, be the laughter and levity in somebody else's day, right? And fix your problems. I'm sorry. I'll be like, fix your problems with people or whatever, but I don't want to make it seem like it's just that simple, because I have my own issues with individuals, like my birth mother. If you're watching, hello, but I don't want to be bothered. Part of it is about her. For me, And I really, 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 really try to not talk about it because it's just not that serious. By the way, if you haven't already and you made it to this point, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, like, scan that QR code right there so that you can go and get the freebies on my Discord. Let's be friends. I know I'm slow. Let's be friends, but I don't want to be bothered. It's okay. But I just had an issue. We had an issue, which I don't really care to talk about, but it's not the actual issue for why I'm not speaking to her or why I won't take her calls or whatever, and why you just can't be normal and send a text. Maybe I might, it's just that she's not saying anything that I feel is necessary for me to respond to. And now she's like, oh, well, she's starting to feel some kind of way because I don't speak to her. It's been a year and a half. You just let me be. But certain people, that I just don't want to be bothered with her type of energy, just to say the least. So, what I mean is all this, you getting other people to try to call me to talk about it or whatever. Like, something is occurring. One of my cousins is coming out from LA to come up here to Vegas to visit. She'll be here today. We're supposed to hang out tomorrow. Why am I hearing this from my brother who is incarcerated? I'm just like, okay, I'm not sure how to feel about that. It's not an everybody problem. You just not saying nothing I don't want to hear. Like, oh, you don't miss me? Did we build barns when I was growing up? Is there anything for me to actually miss except for abandonment, which I don't really want to miss? Not really. So I don't know why you suddenly feeling like you supposed to be so extra important in my life. No. What I'm doing is important. My kid and I, which I feel like is hurtful a little bit, we don't really speak. It's cool. I require an apology still. I spoke to him. I know he's doing okay in life. He knows I'm doing okay in life. She'll tell my brother stuff so that I don't know what her deal is. I really don't, and I'm not trying to figure it out. That's the whole point. I'm not trying to figure out your deal. I'm not trying to be a part of your emotional manipulation, etc. I don't want to be bothered with you. Not just you, but especially you. So when I can hear that in your voice, that you have done the work to be able to feel like it's not everything is about you. I have the tendency to think that everything is about me, but I do also realize that not everything is about me. So what I'm focused on, like your type of manipulation, will distract me, which that's why you do it. That's why I don't want to be bothered. Make sense? Simple. So yeah, like I'm like, I already knew it was something because my cousin, we have never been like this or anything ever, ever, from childhood, ever. When I say ever, I mean ever. And she's like, oh, we coming out there, we want to see you. Fine. No one knows where I live. You will not know where I live because I don't want somebody just showing up out of the blue like, oh, I'm here. I got your address from such and such. Like, or, I just don't want to go through all of that because I will hurt your feelings. Don't call on my shalanga. That's all I'm saying. You will get your feelings hurt. I'm really good at it. I'm like really, 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 really good. Overly good at hurting people's feelings, and that's not the person that I want to be. And if you're going to draw that out of me, then there's no point in me being around you. So don't bother me. When I'm ready, I will come around. Fortunately, my father was like, honor thy mother. That was his one of his last final requests of me. Honor thy mother. And I'm like, that's real hard because I've always dealt with abandonment. She ain't never really been there. Like, not when it mattered. Like, oh, you want to come around now that I'm adult, and then you want to tell my brother that I'm someone who can't really take care of myself. So woo woo, just all kinds of. That's not how I want to start my new year. This is not how I want to start my new year. So after tomorrow, because I'll get to see what actually occurs tomorrow, I should be able to detox fairly easily. But I need to know tomorrow if it's going to be any shenanigans or whatever. So until then, it's kind of weighing heavily on me. But really, that's about it. We went over this whole year. I am proud of myself because I was consistent. Every Friday, I did want to bring in a secondary video that I have for the week, but honestly, you guys, it was not between dealing with my health and just writing this paper. Y'all haven't, if you haven't done it before, then you probably won't understand that when you try to write this stuff in your planner, like you can, like, okay, I'm going to read this article on this day and this article on this day and listen to this ebook on this day and woo, 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 rearrange it. And I did some of that a little bit, but it doesn't go like that. I'm going to write this section of the paper, but that's all it is. That's my primary focus. That's all I'm worried about is just trying to get this paper together and graduate. I started in a 2-year program and I'm in the 4th year. So this last year was just buckle down and do it. So that's what I've been doing. Can you understand? Please try to understand. So anyway, that has been 2024. I hope you had an amazing 2024 and that your 2025 will be just as prosperous for you, and we'll continue planning together. I'm not going to lay any more of my drama on. Woosah. We go woosah it out. And I'll let you know what it's going to end up looking like next week. I do plan on trying to come to you from the hospital. So I got to see what that setup is going to look like. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits here. Go ahead and be the love, the light, the levity, and bring some laughter to somebody else's day. All right?